أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإذا لقوا الذين آمنوا قالوا آمنا وإذا خلوا إلى شياطينهم قالوا إنا معكم إنما نحن مستهزئون. And when they meet those who believe, they say, we believe. But when they are alone with their evil ones, they say, indeed we are with you, you are only mockers. Surah Al Baqarah, ayah number 14. In the previous ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala exposes their secret conversation, their secret gathering, where they looked down upon the Sahaba, where they looked down upon those people who are following Islam. They said these people are foolish, these people are fanatics, these people don't understand how the world works. Yeah, they don't understand the 21st century and it's how things have moved on, and they're still living in the desert. They still talk about things which is above the sky and under the floor, yeah, under the soil. I mean, talking about the qabr and talking about that situation and talking about what is happening up the sky, and they don't understand what is happening in the middle. So they look down upon those people who are on the Sirat al-Mustaqim, those people who are following the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now in here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala exposes further of their two traits. One of those traits is that they have allegiance, they have alliance with the evil. That's one of their signs, these munafiqun. Another sign of them is that they are the same people who make mockery. إِنَّمَا نَحْنُ مُسْتَهْزِئُونَ. They make mockery of the pious. So these two are their signs. And the ulama say that this ayah is actually explanation to ayah number 8, which was the beginning. You see that one is a bit shaky, where it says وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَنْ يَقُولُ آمَنَّا بِاللَّهِ وَبِالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ. From among the people are those who say that we believe, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives them a verdict that they do not believe. وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ. They don't have any iman with them. Now here is the explanation. Why did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give them that stamp? Is because of this situation. وَإِذَا لَقُوا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا قَالُوا آمَنَّا. Where when they meet the Muslims, they say we believe. But when they are alone with their own people, yeah, and they go to their own people, we'll discuss this later on, they say we are with you. And the reason that we are with the Muslims or around them, yeah, we trying to stay with them, is just to make them a mockery of them. We're not really with them, it is just for fun, or it is just to make fun of them. Yeah, this is their situation. So this is the reason Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is exposing their reality. Now going to the ayah. So وَإِذَا لَقُوا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. They say لَقُوا, which comes from liqa. This is not something that they plan to do so. It is sudden. It's not like an appointment that is they passing by or they are just met by accident. So this is not their actual wanting that they want to be around the Muslim. It's just they're passing by. وَإِذَا لَقُوا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. They say, we believe. Now the other one is وَإِذَا خَلَوْا إِلَى شَيَاطِينِهِمْ. When they are alone with their evil ones. We'll talk about the evil ones later, but when they are alone, it says وَإِذَا خَلَوْا إِلَى شَيَاطِينِهِمْ. The word إِلَى, the ulama say, when this is used, it shows that these people, they looked up to those people. They are like their superior. They want to be around them, وَإِذَا خَلَوْا, and when they are alone with them. So basically, they go to these evil people to take the real suggestion, and they really belong to them. It's not like they are with the Muslims and then they are kind of forced to say that they do not believe. They are actually look up to these criminals and they want to be with them. So they are not those people who have doubt whether Islam is right or wrong, with the genuine doubts. Yeah, this is a different situation where people have questions. This is a different thing. But these people are internally wrong. They have evil agendas. They really look up to the criminals and they look down upon the Muslims. So this is the situation. Now, what is the evil one, shayateen, in here? The ulama say that this talks about the human beings. These are not the jinns, because when they are alone with them, yeah, they are alone with their own people, their leaders, the ulama, which is their Yahud at the time. They are with them. So they expose their reality. So this is one. What is shaitan? Where does it come out from? So if we understand this, it will be better inshallah. So they say shaitan, it comes out from shatan, which is basically taba'ada, which is far away. Something which is at distance. So shaitan is distance from the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is one. And another, they say al-hablu yushtanu bihi dalu. So this yushtal, it is used like, you know, the buckets. I don't think you guys will understand, the little ones, but the elders will understand. You know, when we used to have these wells, and they used to have a bucket, the bucket used to be tied to a big rope, and that bucket used to go down, and then if you wanted to get some water, you will pull it up easy, slowly. So this is what it's called. So they say this is used, al-hablu yushtalu bihi dalu. So this is what you used for. So what does shaitan basically do? He throws the bucket at us and he grabs us in it, and he slowly drags us to his own ways. Like how a hunter, he waits for his prey, when he comes in, shoot it, and then easily drags it in. Or if, you know, the birds that they have, this little cage, and they got a stick which the little wire is tied to it. So the same thing, when the birds go inside the little bucket, they pull the string, and the thing falls on it. So same thing the shaitan does. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala uses the same phrase in a different place. فَدَلَّاهُمَا بِغُرُورٍ. So he made them fall through deception. So this is what shaitan does. So this is related to this. And there is another one which they say that shaitan comes from shata or yashitu, which is to say that shaitan is al-batil, which is which is completely, he is far away from haqq, he is far away from the truth. So this is one. And they say shata yashitu shay'an ihtaraqa ghadaban wa hasada, that when something is burning out of rage, which is due to hasad or due to angry, yeah, or someone is really angry, or like even Pashto, yeah, we have this situation, we study ban ur like sata, yeah, so same situation, that when someone is really angry or someone is full of ego, so this is what in the shaitan is used, this word comes out from this phrase. So how is this related to shaitan, and what does shaitan do with it? One is the person or these people that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioning in here, that these people are full of rage, they are full of hasad, they are full of anger at their little ones, that why were you with the pious people, why were you with the Muslims, why were you running with them? So they drag them in, they're really angry and frustrated at them. So that's why later on, as it says, قالوا إنا معكم إنما نحن, there's emphasis that have been used, that verily we are with you, verily we are making mockery of them. It's like you guys need to relax down, the Mulvi Sam, you need to calm down. We don't have any affection toward these Muslims, we don't have any good in our heart for them, we are only there to make fun of them. So do not be worried basically. So they give them comfort, they give them solace, these little ones, so they're evil ones. So the evil ones, the shayateen, they are full of rage, they are full of hasad. So this is what being symbolized. And now the fire part, which is the shaitan, the actual shaitan, is eventual home is the fire. So this is why if it is used, it relates to that. And shaitan is also angry at the believers. It is angry at the children of Adam, as it comes in the Quran. Inshallah, we'll study this when Allah gives the opportunity. There are many other things, but we'll continue quickly. And I think we have already discussed many of these situations. So we will leave that to our side. Now we're going to implement it and understand what do we take out from this ayah. Because there are many other things I can quote some of the ayahs and or some of the tafsir, but that's not important. What do we take out from this ayah? What does it say to us? So those people, when truth is presented to them, or day in, day out, they hear about Quran, the ayats of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they don't grab it on. They don't hold on to it. This is actually making mockery of the Quran and mockery of the person who is presenting it to them. At the time it was Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and now whoever is presenting the haqq, yeah, maybe the guy has some sort of ego issue with the person, yeah, or maybe from a different clan and things like that, but even if he's saying haqq, because of their egos, like, yeah, don't want to accept. So this is looking down upon the haqq. So the same thing, like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says right from the beginning, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا, this is ego. This is a person who have pride. They don't want to let go. So this is, if we have this problem, we got problem. We are looking down upon the haqq. We're looking down, we're making istihza. We're making a mockery of the haqq. This is one. If you have double standards, which is coming on later on, we say one thing and do another thing. The deception in our dealing, which is if relating to family matters or community matters, this is another one. If we have habits of lying, this is another problem. Not accepting our mistakes. This has been mentioned. Calling our ways, which is maybe our culture, our society, our own ways, basically, this is the way and this is the way of Islam. Just these kind of labels that we give to them. Or looking down upon the matters of Islam, which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala established in the Quran, which is maybe relating to the rules which are related to the females, where they can work, where they cannot work, how they can dress, how they cannot dress, or other matters which is related to business, where you can take a loan, you can't take a loan, this kind of situation. You're looking down upon that, it is you actually looking down upon the haqq, you're looking down upon the Quran, you're looking down upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is basically إِنَّمَا نَحْنُ مُسْتَهْزِئُونَ. These are same. So do not think these were the special people at the time and they're gone and it does not apply to us. If when haqq, when truth, when Quran is presented to us and then we do not take it on with full heart, yeah, then we got a problem with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So may Allah not make us from those people, may Allah make us from those who understand the Quran and implement it truly in our lives. Wallahu a'lam, subhanakallah, bihamdik.